UFC 198, man. This was some nice fights, prelims, and the main events. But anyways, I want to give a shout out first to USF, Unbiased Sports Family. I'm gonna leave the link down below so you could join the community if you're a sports fan. In general, we cover all the sports you could imagine: boxing, MMA, football, basketball, etc. Everything else covered in between. All right, so just click on there, join the community. Like I said, nothing but positive people. We enjoy sports. I'm sure you do as well. Come join us. All right, let's get down to UFC 198 now. Wow, let's talk about the prelims first. Let's talk about Matt Brown versus Damian Maia. Man, Damian Maia put a lot of pressure onto Matt Brown, man. You just could tell now he's a great Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner, world champ. And now he's mixing with wrestling now. Now he has the ability to compete with the best of them, especially he has, wrestling worthy style of MMA that would complement his Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, as you could tell. And he started mixing it up now with his punches as well to get the takedown. So, ever-evolving Damian Maia, that was a great win. Nonetheless, we got to give Matt Brown credit. Like I said, the first round, he was putting up his defense, and pretty much, doing his thing, trying to stand back up, but, his defense on the ground, it got much better and more improved as well. But still, Damian Maia still won on the second round, submitting him by rear naked chokehold. Okay, but let's get on to the next one. Starting the main fight was Barberena beating Alves. Everybody thought Alves was going to destroy Barberena, but listen, Barberena has been the underdog. Not the first time. This is the second time being the underdog. He beat Sage Northcutt. Nobody expected that. And the same thing with this one. He beat Alves, pretty much by decision. But, like I said, he's an underdog. He proved himself tonight. And, I can't wait to see him fight on his next fight. All right, let's talk about Cris Cyborg finishing off Leslie Smith. Man, she's a beast, dude. I know Leslie Smith got a chance to train with her or actually spar with her years ago. And she held her own. That's what she claimed. And, she sold them pictures as well. It's out there on the internet. But for the most part, Leslie Smith, that was like maybe 5-6 years ago? I don't know. But many years ago, I would say. It's different now when you're fighting somebody that's ever evolving. And she's the champ for Invictica. So, she has to evolve from that point in time before you guys sparred. At that point in time when they sparred, I'm sorry. But anyways, and you guys could tell, Cyborg has, great hand skills. If you want to take it to the ground, she could do it. She's a well-rounded fighter, man. And she spars with guys and pretty much like put them out too when during sparring sessions. So, that just goes to show you, definitely, she's a beast, man. I can't wait to see her if, there ever is a catchweight for her to fight, either one of the top-ranked, top 3 women out there. Holly Holm, that's one of them. I would like to see her fight Holly Holm. Ronda Rousey, of course, and Miesha Tate. But I don't know if that's going to happen. All right. Let's get down to Shogun versus Anderson. Wow. That fight was crazy. It was back and forth, guys. First round, Shogun came out. Corey was doing good in the first round. And throughout the exchanges, when they got to the exchanges, you guys could tell the experience, just shows in favor of Shogun Rua. With every exchanges it came out with, Shogun caught him, especially with the overhand right. You guys just could tell he was landing that the whole night. Then Corey started picking up pace, throwing it straight. But at the end of the first round, he got tagged. He got caught with the left hook to the top of his head, and pretty much almost got finished by Shogun. Shogun was pretty much desperately trying to finish the fight. Got, knocked him out, stunned him, he dropped him to the ground. He rushed towards him, started raining down hammer fist, but, saved by the bell. Second round, Corey came out. This time you could tell his hand, he's throwing more combinations, straight punches. Definitely, he was going in there, doing the takedowns. he did his takedowns. That's the reason why second round it pretty much went to Corey. You know, in my eyes, in my opinion, yeah, he won that second round clearly because he's getting those takedowns. Third round, it was a toss up. They both was like mixing it up, throwing punches. Corey holding him there against the cage, and pretty much just trying to get a takedown. But like what I said, that that could have been either way. But the judges won gave it to Shogun Rua, I guess, in favor of the first round with that almost finished. On the end of first round, he caught Corey good and pretty much ground and pound him at the end before he got saved by the bell. But that was a great fight nonetheless. Corey's only gonna get better. He didn't lose to a bum either, so he lost to a legend. All right, so let's talk about Jacare Souza versus Vitor Belfort. Wow. All right. Usually when you guys see Belfort go in there, right, he usually come out strong. He usually come out with the blitz where he try to blitz you and try to finish you off within the matter of the first minute or so. But this time it was different. Jacare, he's a different type of fighter, man. He already knew that, Vitor is dangerous in the very first round, especially the first 40 seconds to a minute. Reason why he knows that he's going to blitz him. So what Jacare do? He controls the center of the octagon. Don't let Vitor, get off on that blitz. He put pressure, kept moving him back, and he was putting so much pressure on him. He forced Vitor to be more of a defensive fighter. And, Vitor's not a very good defensive fighter at that. He's not a good counter puncher. Okay? And Jacare, is a very smart fighter. He kept pressing him. And guess what? I'll be honest with you guys. I don't see Jacare Souza. He's not as comfortable on the stand-up as what he does on the ground. And he pretty much played his game plan. He executed very well. He put a lot of pressure on the Phenom. He kept pushing him back against to a cage where he wanted him. Then he started mixing up, grabbed his ankle, sucked him in, got him down on the ground, started ground and pound him in the first round. And you know how great of a ground fighter he is? He walked through the guard of, Belfort. And Belfort's a black belt Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu guy. And not only that, to get out of his half guard, because he was in half guard because Vitor had his leg trap, what he does? He walked over. He used his legs, crawled on the fence to walk over the guard. Then he pretty much full mounted him. Just goes to show you on his ground and pound, he's so skillful, Souza is. What he did is he had his elbow on the top of Belfort's face, and he just lifted up a little bit, just enough so he could use elbow and gash the cut, and the blood started pouring into Vitor's eyes, and when the judges stood them back up, and it looks like after he got back up there, it just pretty much sucked the life out of Belfort. Then pretty much, after the judges, the doctor cleared him, okay, it's okay. But pretty much when the referee started where he was at, it was pretty much over, man. It just, and not only that too, if you guys see Jacare's ground and pounds on a different level, you could tell too when he would posture up, like he'll posture up high so that way he could do some severe damage when he postured up when he's raining down those punches. So like what I said, Jacare Souza, anybody that fights him, this guy is one scary dude, and he's, man, like nonetheless in the 185-pound division, I think he's definitely gonna get the shot between Chris Weidman and Rockhold too. Whoever wins that, he got next. All right, now let's get to the main event. Wow, like what I said, guys, wow. Just like that. I'll just, let's break it down. To me, having that long layoff 1 year for Verdum because he was injured. He could have took the fight earlier, but he wasn't 100%, so he waited 3 months to fight Stipe. That was a good call in his end, so that way he was 100%. But 1 year layoff, that's a tough, man. So ring rust, yeah, you will get some ring rust. You could tell he was ring rust as well, but like I said, he was putting the pressure, and he could fight anywhere, guys. He could stand up. You want to go to the ground, he could do that too. He has a great teacher as well. But anyways, what I saw him doing was he was putting a lot of pressure on Stipe, and Stipe is a Golden Glove boxer. And being Golden Glove boxer, you got fast hand skills. You're very intelligent in the ring. Not only that, you got to be a great counter puncher to be considered a Golden Glove boxer. I sparred with Golden Glove boxers, and let me tell you, they could counter punch like crazy, guys. And their hand speed, like what I said, their hand speed is on a different level. Like what I said, Verdum came in there. He was putting a lot of pressure on Stipe. Pretty much it was a cat and mouse game. Unfortunately, the cat got tagged by the mouse. Just like that, Stipe Miocic got him when he was coming in. Verdum was coming in trying to attack him with those punches. He was reaching in, and he was just pretty much sloppy. And like what I said, ring rust. He got caught right on the chin with a short right hook, and pretty much lights out. Like what I said, Stipe Miocic, he's a Golden Glove boxer. His hands and speed is on a different level. It's on a Golden Glove boxing level, guys. Not MMA boxing. I mean, boxing. Golden Glove boxing level. So his hand speed and counter punching. And you just could tell when it was mixing up in the center of the octagon, you could tell his hand speed was doing some justice too. But like I said, don't get me wrong. We still got to give respect to Verdum. He submitted three people, three of the best people that I can think of. He submitted let me see, Nogueira. He submitted Fyodor. You guys know the Emperor, and Cain Velasquez. So those three top ranked guys he submitted. So and like I said, he's a world class fighter. But this time, he got caught. Stipe Miocic's the new world champ. So definitely hands down, congratulations to Stipe. Wow. Can't wait to see who fights next. Because right now, I think UFC 199, or if not, no, UFC 200. Cain Velasquez is going to be fighting Travis Brown. So I'm assuming whoever wins that get a shot at Stipe. So we'll see. But anyways, guys, please leave your guys' comments down below. Let me know what you guys think of UFC 198. And like always, thanks for watching.